Good morning. This is a little different. Here we are live. I see my platform isn't quite flat, but oh well. We are in the middle of Advent right now. And I realized as I was sitting and listening to our pastor yesterday, he said a profound thing. The hope, peace, joy, and love that we celebrate in the Advent season, they're not emotions. A lot of times we're after an emotion, but they're qualities. Silence is the key to getting there. It's the golden key, because those things seem so elusive sometimes, especially right now when you look at the news and all the nonsense going on. And it's really easy to say, yeah, go be silent. I think I talked about that last Monday. Silence is so important. But then you run into, how do you do it? And I have a busy household. My studio here is in my bedroom because there's no other quiet place in the house. So I get that it's hard to be silent. How do you do that? Especially if you have little kids in the house or a lot of kids in the house, or you have a huge, busy schedule. So I'm going to give you a few practical things, FAQs that I've had as I've taught this various times, and in my course, we just talked about it last week actually, and again this week. How to be silent. First tip, just simply turn off the news or the music or whatever it is, especially when you're in the car. That's an easy place. Just make it be silent. You should be off your screens for a half hour before you go to bed so your body can slow down. Be silent in that time. Just don't have anything playing. Just have your outer environment be quiet. It's a good way to just start. What happens then a lot of times is you run into your brain, and your brain likes to do this. It's like a 3-year-old kid, especially a girl. They have a lot of words, a lot of questions, a lot of whys, and your brain will do that. So how do you get your brain to shut up? How do you get your brain to turn off? It's a very legitimate question. There's a couple tips, couple tricks. One thing that I use a lot is the timer on my phone. I'll set the timer for 60 seconds, 1 literal minute. You can do it. I mean, if you can enjoy silence for 15 whole minutes, you will be amazed at what happens. But you can start at 1 minute. Who's got 1 minute? Turn it on, and then give your brain something to loop on. I have to take the thoughts that come up sometimes and pretend that I have a file cabinet and put them in a file cabinet, or set them aside next to me on whatever I'm sitting on. Just tell them, I will get back to you in 1 minute. If it's really important, it'll be there in 1 minute. It's not going away. Set it aside, and then give your brain something to loop on. Your brain likes to be busy. Right now, we're in the Christmas season. There's a lot of songs in the Christmas story. So a little bit on a song from a Christmas story. Think about something you want. What is something that you would really like right now? Do you need to feel loved? Do you need to feel protected? Do you feel like you need a little peace? Give your brain that to loop on. I am loved. I am protected. Peace. As you breathe in and breathe out. I mean, this is 60 seconds. You can do this. Think about what you want and loop your brain on it as if it is right now. So, just get your outer environment quiet. Give your brain something to loop on. Set aside what it's going on. Give it something else to think about that you want. Third tip is to focus on your breathing. And you can do this while you're driving. When your brain starts chattering away at you, quiet your outer environment, and then just focus on breathe in, breathe out. Breathing is pretty autonomic most of the time, but it's one of the autonomic things that you can also consciously control. So just pay attention to your breath coming in, going out. You can just in your head, breathe through your whole body. Breathe in through your arms and legs, breathe out through your arms and legs. As you do, check in with them. Where am I tight? Where is there pain? Where do I feel sloppy loose? Where do I feel, especially if you're a workout person or if you're dealing with pain, this is a great way to scan through your body, bring breath through your whole body. Breath is life. I think I've talked about that before. And just do a check-in. It's quiet and it gives you something to do so that you're really coming into the moment, coming into something that's very tangible and that you can really feel. And you can take care of yourself this way. Just pay attention to your body as you breathe in and breathe out through your whole arms, your legs, torso, your ears, whatever you notice as you're breathing in and out. And it's just silent. Coming into the moment. Not worrying about all the other stuff that's out there in your personal life, in the greater world, wherever. Hope, peace, love, joy. These are, believe it or not, inside you when you come into this moment and you're just quiet. It gives you a chance for your spirit to listen, to tune in to what's tangible, what's real, what's in the moment, what you can do, things you can do something about. And the only thing you can ever really do something about is yourself. So you're getting in touch there. These are qualities: hope, love, peace, and joy. And you can find them, you can develop them. These are practices. Small daily practices are the way to find these things. And this is one of them, just one. When you have small daily practices that help you get in touch like this, it helps clear your body and open your spirit to the possibilities. What do you want? Those things you're going to loop your brain on? How are you going to get there? It's small daily practices. And I call them practices as opposed to habits or routines or whatever other word you could use, because it's a thing that you practice. You do it routinely. You start small, you get bigger. Marathon runners don't start running 25 miles in one day. You start small, you get bigger. That's a practice. And these small daily practices of just breathing consciously, getting silent, what you eat, when you go to sleep, all these things, you start them small, you grow them big. It'll change your 2021 as you do these things. If you're ready to really lean into this, really get real about it, let me know. I'd love to talk to you about your goals and what you want in the next year. This is the perfect time to take a step back. Let's talk about it. It'll give you some more to think about when you're sitting in silence for a little while, and get clear on what your goals are and what you want. If it includes learning more of these practices and really making them happen, because it isn't the knowing, it isn't the listening to me, it's the doing of it that makes the difference. So today, set your timer on your phone or just the distance that you drive from your home to work or wherever you're going, or from work home, and do it for 60 seconds. That's it. Do it. Do it today. Do it tomorrow. Do it the next day. Do it for 2 minutes on Saturday. See what happens. Lean into it. Do these practices. Practice them. And if you want to know more and you really want to lean into this, hack your health, hack the qualities that you want in your whole life, message me and we'll talk. because that's what I'm here to help you do, is reach your goals. So have a great, abundant, enjoy some silence day, and we'll talk later.